Hello there, welcome to Rosy ASMR. Thank you for joining me. So today I'm taking you along with me on a road trip along the South African coast. We drove from Port Elizabeth and had a little stop in Tsitsikamma, Storms River. So we stopped at the Tsitsikamma village. The area is full of beautiful forests, beautiful architecture, and surrounded by mountains. We walked through the Tsitsikamma village inn because it has such beautiful gardens like this green archway and this clear, beautiful lawns surrounded by the little rooms of the inn. It's got really interesting colonial style buildings. And then we carried on along the garden route towards Knysna. We passed a couple places along the way, but ultimately decided to stop in Knysna for a nice meal. The garden route has a lot of forests and greenery. It's a little bit more green than the Eastern Cape where I live. It also has gorgeous valleys with rivers and beautiful ocean views. So we stopped at a cute little cafe for a lunch. Just a light lunch. I had a sandwich and it was quite warm, so I had a lemonade too. Knysna's really got so many beautiful aspects. It's got forests and this absolutely stunning lagoon. Knysna is one of those places that I'd really recommend visiting if you ever get a chance to visit South Africa. It is a really beautiful place. Knysna has different areas. Where I'm standing now is on Knysna Island. And there are a couple other little islands along the lagoon. Knysna is also quite an artsy place with lots of little stores where you can get things, local artwork for your home or for gifts. Along the lagoon are also many little activities that you can enjoy. There's obviously swimming, fishing, enjoying the wonderful scenery, but you can also go on little boat trips into the heads of the Knysna lagoon, and that's really something that I recommend. I've done it a couple times. Then we arrived at Wilderness at our little chalet. I was given the upstairs room, which was really nice because I had such an incredible view of the sea. I think the sea was the highlight of our trip. Every morning we could eat our breakfast out on the patio and enjoy the sounds of the ocean. There is just something about being able to hear the ocean as you're sleeping. I also found it really interesting because there were like kite surfers that we could see one day. We also could sometimes see various sea animals. And one day, two people were paragliding in front of our little chalet. And I think paragliding is something that I can watch for hours. It is so relaxing to just watch them float through the air like that. I don't think I would ever attempt it myself, but I will happily watch other people enjoy it, especially when the skies are so blue and the water is so clear. We also did various activities around the area. We checked out a local market that I've also included in a previous video. It's one of my favorites. I'm obsessed with food markets. We got some really good food to eat. I think we were there around breakfast time, so we got something breakfasty. But there are so many different cuisines that you can try out, and there's a lovely nursery, lots of seating area to enjoy with your friends and family. There are also lots of little craft stalls, and it's just great to see what's locally available. It's in such a lovely green area that just adds to the relaxing atmosphere. I also did a couple walks near the chalet. There was a really long walkway down to the beach, over 100 steps, but it was so worth it. Yeah, just really pleasant views to look at all around, walking through the dunes and along the waves. The little town of Wilderness itself is very cute and quaint. It's not very big by any means, but it's lovely and green, with a lot of local places to enjoy, and you have the beautiful river, which you can hear all the wildlife along the river. We took a drive around. I think it was nearing the end of the day, so you can hear all the frogs and crickets out and about, chirping happily. In our spare time, we played board games and built puzzles. Those real relaxed holiday activities. And we soaked up the beautiful views, the sunsets especially were my favorite part of the day. There is just something so relaxing about a sunset, and South Africa has such incredible sunsets. I really wish we could have stayed longer, done more exploring, but it was such a relaxing trip, and soon we were back on our way home. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you found it relaxing and enjoyed seeing some of my beautiful country. Good night. Sweet dreams.